Township, Michigan, where police meet up with a 911 caller who reported finding a disturbing scene while visiting an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stop?
Because I told the lady on the phone, I didn't want to do it there.
Is there anybody else in the car with you?
No, it's just me. I just didn't want to do it there. That's all. I just.
Are you staying at Roadway or Apple Tree or whatever the place is called now?
No.
So, what's going on?
The eyes, man. Oh.
There's a fucking dead body in there.
Why don't you step out of the car?
According to a police report, the witness initially told dispatch he was invited into a nearby motel room hours earlier, where he discovered a man had been allegedly living with a corpse. Next, we join other officers as they check out the witness's story.
Who's in the room next to you guys?
His name is Country.
Country. His name is Country?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did he see him? Police.
Saginaw Township got a call 4322 Mackinac. Saginaw Senior Care. Caller's going to be a patient by someone's outside yelling. From there at 125.
What he did just crank up. So when I pulled up.
Police.
Oh. Just open?
Country. Anybody in here? 256.
Go ahead.
Doors partially open. MMR said that they saw somebody poke their head out. They're not coming out. We're going to be making entry. We do have something under the bed covers.
Oh, boy.
Copy.
Oh,
There's something
no.
under the bed covers. Will be.
Police coming in.
Go ahead, Country.
Police.
Yeah.
Sheldon said he saw somebody poke their head out. I haven't cleared the bathroom yet.
What's this?
We haven't checked. We just came in right now.
I'm not close. I got it close.
Here, in my back. Oh.
I got it.
Bathroom's clear? There was somebody, a male walking when I...
No.
It wasn't him? There was a dude walking, like throwing his hands up in the air. When
There was a guy.
Not him?
Just head out the door, and then closed it right up. And I could have sworn it was this room because he pulled it right hand. I have blood over
And blood on the wall.
What?
Wow.
Inside, police find the remains of a woman identified as 46-year-old Teresa Johnson, who was reportedly found with horrifying injuries, including heavy bruising, a split upper lip, disfigured ears and fingers, and trauma to the face. Teresa was later described as a legally blind woman who shared the room with her on-again, off-again boyfriend. Next, officers continue assessing the scene and gathering information from witnesses.
So who's in 324?
This guy Country, that's all I know him by.
What's going on?
Was that the room you were in earlier?
There's a dead body in the room.
What do you mean? There's a dead body.
There's a dead body in the room.
Who is it?
I don't know.
How do you know Country?
From the motel.
Okay. What are you doing at Apple Tree still? You're good.
Just hanging around, but I look. You'll see the thing has been dead. It's been dead. Can I have a cigarette?
No, you can wait a minute.
Okay.
This is serious.
Well,
If you're saying there's a dead body.
But I was coming to you guys to do the right thing. I get that maybe it's just.
I got a question for you. You've been doing anything? Did you go there for a reason? Look, we all know what goes on in this motel.
I don't know, but this is the aerator's
Daniel Varnes is who's the name the room's going to be.
Okay.
I'm going to go run this. You good? Let's run this thing real quick. See if we got any.
Let me go grab my stickers because they're in the car.
So we got blood over there. Blood on the wall.
It doesn't take investigators long to identify their suspect as 46-year-old Daniel Varnes, aka Country, a motel guest believed to be involved in drug activity.
Okay.
He owes me money. He owes me money.
He owes you money?
Yes.
So you're going to confront somebody that owes you money?
No, I wasn't going to confront. He asked me, he invited me over. He invited me over. And I didn't really want to bring this up. I'm not trying to get the guy in trouble.
Can you give me your ID out of your wallet for me?
I'm not trying to get the guy in trouble,
well, this is a pretty serious.
I get that, but that's why I wanted to come to you. I wanted to do the right thing. Damn.
Do you know what the guy looks like that stays in this room?
I mean, I've talked to him a couple times.
Older male, older white gentleman.
Yeah.
Is his vehicle here by chance?
He doesn't have a vehicle. In fact, before you guys showed up, he was standing out here for about 10 minutes with my wife. He found out he had gotten cancer. He looked like he was leaving.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
So you're saying she's dead. How do you know she's dead? How do you know she wasn't just sleeping?
He showed it to me. She's rotting, dog. Her eyes open.
Showed it to you.
You were talking to your neighbor before we got here?
Yeah, like a little while before you guys got here.
What's that?
A little while before you guys
Okay.
got here. He said he's moving to Florida because he's dying of cancer.
He's moving to Florida because he's dying of cancer? Okay. And he's been staying here for a while, right?
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's really cool.
Okay.
I'll give it from the start. Okay, he ripped me off.
Okay.
He ripped me off. And I told him, I was like, man, out of all people, I would never expect it out of you. I thought he was a good guy, a working man, you know. He's owed me.
Let's skip to where you get there.
Okay. So, I told him you're on some fiend stuff. He's like, man, I'll explain later. I said, no bullshit, you're on some fiend stuff. He calls me. He says, I want to talk to you. I'm going to prove to you that I'm not on some fiend stuff. Whatever that means. Invites me over. I'm in the room. I see this.
Hold on. What time you get to the room?
Like I said, 10:20 this evening.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I see this figure on the bed. Immediately, I'm like, that's weird. You know, it looks like a body. It's under a blanket. It's under a blue blanket. Okay. He says that this evening someone was there with a gun demanding that, country pay him. So country, in the heat of the moment or under pressure, had to find someone to rip off, basically. So he apologized for that. And he tells me that, he's been dealing with some stuff, blah, 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 blah. He says, do you see that? He's like, don't look under it. Don't look under the blanket. And I was like, what the fuck? And, okay, in conversation, eventually he goes to lift the blanket. I only seen it for a split second, but it was her face, and then it was rotten.
So what did the room smell like?
It didn't smell bad. That's what's weird. And I've spoken to people about that, and that's what's weird.
Court records show the 911 caller ultimately admitted to attempting to sell drugs to Daniel when he said the suspect took off without paying, before later inviting him over to reconcile and allegedly reveal the dead body to him.
And when he showed me all this, I was like, man, I don't even care about the money. Keep it. I was like, man, you got a whole lot of shit going on.
Are you 100% sure? Is there any part of you that thinks I might have done it?
No. So at first, I kind of thought I was going to let all this go because I did completely believe him. I completely believed him 100%. And then I told someone, and they were the one. Now I'm a very gullible person. I'm really not street smart at all. It's really bad. People tell me all the time. But anyway, they are the ones that pointed out that that could be all bullshit. And I was like, damn. And it was like my head exploded. I was like,
that country story could be bullshit.
Well, I guess it could be.
Moments later, the suspect himself shockingly dials 911 and admits to fleeing the scene, prompting officers to begin looking for him in a nearby wooded area.
So he's by a 2-track. So he probably didn't.
We're trying to talk him into walking out to you guys.
And I saw him moving.
So the trail here.
Oh.
We went back in there right away.
Initially.
To the end of
That scared me.
What's that?
I almost wonder if it took off this way. Went through the water.
I think he said there's like some type of like encampment back here or something.
Oh yeah, they can't.
Yeah.
And for unit's reference, he's trying to claim that his roommate, Teresa Johnson, was beat by a drug dealer named Bigby, that a gun was put to his head. All this happened at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Dispatchers say Daniel relayed the same story told by the witness of an alleged gunman entering his room hours earlier and beating the victim. But what one witness says next leaves police scratching their heads.
You know, he mentioned moving her. Just getting rid of her.
Country did.
Yeah.
And he wanted you to help him?
It didn't, not necessarily that far, but that's the impression I got. Because then he started saying to do that, he would need a car. And
you have a car.
I have a car.
By utilizing surveillance footage, K-9 units, tracking pings, and drones, police established Daniel's approximate location and arrested him around 4 p.m. the following afternoon after they said he ditched his phone and evaded police for hours before he was spotted emerging from a wood line. Next, we join the suspect in an interview room where the 46-year-old is asked to undergo a polygraph test. Minutes after he told investigators the same intruder story, the detectives aren't exactly buying.
And hopefully be soon, all right?
I mean, I know I passed it, but it ain't really the point, is it?
Well, still, I think if you know you're gonna pass it, then
Yeah, because they was going, I could pass it, though I passed it before.
okay. All right.
No, I can pass them.
Okay. Well,
But
that's
that's not gonna get the answers y'all want, though.
Well, we'll have to see what happens with it. That's why we don't run them here. I don't know how to.
I know that, but by me going and not wasting y'all's time, I know I can pass it.
Okay. Well, it's not a waste of our time. We're gonna go through the process, so.
I know I can pass it. That's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time, because that's not gonna get the answers y'all want.
Okay.
The answers you want is what I'm going to tell y'all.
What's that? I'm sorry.
The answers I can tell you is what I can tell you, not what that polygraph will tell you.
Okay. Well, it's just another conversation. So
it's what?
What's that?
Another conversation about what?
About what's going on, except for it's in a different setting where we're not qualified to do here.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I'm not qualified.
I know you're more intelligent than that. Listen to me. I can pass the polygraph test even if I am guilty.
Okay. And that's fair.
Okay, so why the hell are we wasting our time? Do you want the goddamn confession or not?
Okay. What do you have to say? Do you want to talk to me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can talk to y'all, yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay?
Is there any possible way we get something to eat?
Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, we'll go ham sandwich. Look, I gotta sit in this horrid chair. Yeah. Be a little more nicer to the person, not to get more out of it.
What's going on?
It's been going on for years.
Okay.
There's certain things that she knows, or she knew she could say that would trigger me, regardless whether I was drinking or doing drugs or anything. And it's almost like I've even said something to her 1,000 times or more about it. It's like, almost like she wanted me to, be mean to her, or be, aggressive towards her. I mentioned to my sister, I didn't come out and say what triggered me and what made me snap. But I did tell my sister exactly what Freda told me. And when she said it, I just went ballistic.
Okay.
Yeah, I used the channel out, the needle nose, and I used the 3/4 inch ratchet.
The ones in the toolbox?
Daniel tells the detective that Teresa allegedly made inappropriate comments about his family members that he says caused him to snap and use various tools to torture and mutilate the victim in the days leading up to her death. Next, the 46-year-old gets a chance to detail his side of the story.
Yes, nope, I didn't clean none of it up. Ain't nobody fingerprints coming on but mine.
Okay. Do you want to start over and tell me what transpired that day? What led to that?
I didn't grab her, but and I pulled her to my face and I said, you might not about to see me, but I'm going to let you know. Don't say nothing else about my niece or my sister. Ever out your mouth. Not in that derogatory way. She said, okay.
When she said those things, how did that make you feel?
Made me say that. Because I didn't want her. I didn't want her dead. I'm not gonna want her dead, but I didn't really want her dead. I didn't want.
Can you
Begged her to stop.
Can you explain to me what happened?
I begged her to stop. I'm not going to sit here and blame it on the dope, though.
No.
I'm not going to sit here and do that. I drunk, sucked dead ass sober. The consequence has been the same, if not more worse.
Okay.
But you got my word as a human being. If I knew anything that was going to kill, she was going to pass away, I would have done something. I would have done something.
So that it went too far.
I did not want her to die.
I believe
it ain't got nothing to do with me. The consequences, that's got nothing to do with it. I just didn't want to take her life.
I understand.
And I did not intentionally take it. It was not like, oh, I'm going to kill you tonight. That's not what, people say it all the time and, in an argument or whatever, but when you really have to, you really have it on your conscience, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you take me through the event and how she got injured? You said it happened Thursday night because she said something that upset you and triggered you.
Wednesday or Thursday, beginning of the week, it started. It did not transpire and get really, really bad until I think Wednesday night or Thursday night.
Is that what she said?
Yes. I believe I might have backhanded her a couple times like this. I told her to shut up for saying stupid shit like that.
What happened after that?
I tried to shut her blips with her goddamn very scripts for channel locks. Not channel locks, the display scripts. No, the needle notes.
Okay. Then what happened?
It just escalated, man. I think I might have used the handle of the ratchet like on top of her head.
Then what happened?
I got up and thought I had to go to the bathroom to calm the fuck down before I really hurt her.
Okay. Had you hit her with your boot yet at that point? No. What happened when you went to the bathroom?
It hit me up. It hit me some dope. And came back in. I told her I was gonna lay down, and she needed just to roll over, shut up, and leave me alone. And don't say nothing else to me.
Was she still conscious at this point?
Yeah, she never lost consciousness or nothing.
Okay.
Trust me, she never lost consciousness.
And then what happened?
She just
Oh, man.
Before I got to the bed, she said something, and my boots was right there by where the TV stand is. Right there in the corner, and I called my shoe at her, hit her in the face with it.
Daniel says he repeatedly struck the victim with his fists and various objects while refusing to seek medical attention due to fear of law enforcement involvement. But moments later, the suspect details even more disturbing acts.
And she was kind of, you could hear her kind of not really snoring, but you could, breathing hard. And I'm like, I'm gonna turn on the TV and sit on the bed and, lean back against the headboard, So I was hitting the pipe, and it was a metal pipe. I lost it somewhere about a off ramp up on the hill. And she said something to me, and I'm like, why are you saying that stupid shit for? Well, you don't want to do nothing or do nothing with me, and this, that, and the other. I said, what do you want to do? And that's when she mentioned the part. I said, no, not doing it. And she said, well, fine, tell him to come over. And that's when I hit the pipe. As soon as I got there, I hit it, I just reached over and I stuck it to the side of her face. She just kept talking. And I just kept doing the same thing.
Stick it in her face, the pipe. Is that so she could breathe it in?
No, from the heat of it, the sheet metal on.
Okay. So the hot part of the pipe you kept putting on her lips.
Or
to burn her.
Whoa,
Okay.
man.
What happened from there?
I beat the fuck out of her.
Now, Daniel says he burned Teresa's face with a hot pipe multiple times. But despite his numerous admissions, Daniel maintains that he was not present when Teresa died.
If I'm 100% sure about anything I've said tonight, I know I am 100% sure when I went to the store. And it's on my phone.
That night or the next day?
No,
Sorry.
Saturday, the next day. And it was about 2:30 in the afternoon. And she was alive when I left.
Okay.
I know for a fact. She told me to take a lemon pound cake and the mother cream soda. And that's what I went and got.
Where did you get that from?
I believe Speedway. She didn't get to eat it. Because by the time I done that and met Big D, by the time I came back, I told her I was back, because she was laying by, her head was toward the headboard.
Okay.
Reason she was where she was at. I couldn't remember she did have pants on. I couldn't remember that. I wasn't paying attention to that part of it when I even tried to give her CPR.
Okay.
I kind of like, when I went in, I said, I got your stuff, and she didn't respond. So I walked over there, I pulled the blanket off of her, and her eyes was open and her mouth was opened. I'm like, Teresa. So I felt her pulse, couldn't feel a pulse. And it was like a nightmare. It's like, I kept screaming, you better not die on me. That's why I'm going to my knees. I kissed her forehead. I told her I was sorry. It's too late for that. That's why I pulled my blanket over her. Hit my pipe. I kept saying that this is not real. This ain't. She's faking. So I went after I hit the pipe, I went back in there and tore the blanket off of, or just her, or just her face part. Once again, I touched her neck to see if she had a pulse.
No, nothing.
She was already really cold. Also, stiff.
Okay.
I've
Daniel claims he had left the room for an estimated 20 minutes to purchase items from a convenience store and pick up more drugs, when he says he returned to find the victim deceased. But once again, detectives aren't fully convinced.
so that my actions didn't help.
What do you think killed her? The motel room.
I got what you're saying.
When you had the maid service do your laundry, I mean, was anything attempted to be cleaned up? Was
Negative. No.
And I apologize if this was answered, but what triggered the laundry service? Do they do that there?
I've been trying to get it for a week.
Okay.
But no, they do not. No, it's just housekeepers do it.
Okay.
Okay.
You've never answered the question.
I've never asked what question. Her not being here might be causing me?
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I've said.
Do you think you caused her death?
I don't want to think that, no.
Did you cause her death?
I don't. How am I supposed to answer that? I don't know that.
Do you believe that your actions caused her death? That's a simple yes or no question.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to get you to answer it, just I'm serious.
Y'all are trying to get me to answer. You said asking me, I don't know. I wish I knew what happened to get. I feel guilty about the whole thing.
Okay, trying to get answers. I mean, I know you already said that our
You want me to say for that recorder right there that my cause of her fucking death is my fault and my fault only.
What
That's
recorder?
what you want me to sit here and say to you, and I can't sit here and say that. The stuff that happened to me or done is wrong as yes, and I wish the it never happened. But I don't know why she died. Okay, I didn't help the situation. No, you're right, I didn't. But I did not deliberately and bluntly goddamn kill the girl. I did not. No, I'm not going to answer that. No. Cause of her death, yes, might have been my fault, 100%. Yes, but I don't.
All right.
I don't know what the cause of death was. I'm not a doctor.
A medical examiner later ruled Teresa's death a homicide due to multiple traumatic injuries. Daniel was charged with second-degree murder, torture, and concealing the death of an individual. Court records show he pleaded no contest to the charges and was sentenced to 32 years behind bars. Subscribe now for easy.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. Jesus.